Damn. All right, we're live. I gotta check. See. Sure, our audio shit work. That's your cousin's team.
Mm-hmm. I need to back this one up real quick.
Sure, our audio shit work.
Sorry.
That's your cousin's team. Yeah, shit work.
Stupid ass. I'm so fried.
What what was you doing earlier?
Nothing chilling on this bomb.
So you fried, so you gonna roll up some more?
Yeah. So if anybody asks me about anything I said on podcast, I can tell them I was other damn songs.
Yeah, you need to get your hoes in line.
I have no hoes.
You don't? You need to get your female friends in line.
I don't even have any of those.
You ain't got no female friends?
After the latest shenanigans with Teddy, I've decided to.
You ain't going on no more dates with your friends no more?
I've never. Now you're finna get on here capping dates.
No, bro. No, bro. You said this on one of the fucking podcasts that we did about how you like to have girlfriends just to go out and do stuff with.
Said there's nothing wrong with having girlfriends, but
Yeah.
never did I say no.
That
Me
you
and
like
Darcy, day we went out to eat. That's like brothers. So what? Yes, guys are allowed to have female friends, and females are allowed to have guy friends. Just because you can't,
I think there's an exception, but I don't think most men would rather be friends with a woman. I don't think most women would rather be friends with a man. Actually, no, I think women might, but I don't think men would.
when all you
What is
niggas
she?
don't do what?
Dylan said father hour. What is a woman? What is being friends with a woman? Been like what perks do you get for being friends with a woman?
You get the inside look at everything.
I can get the inside look just by fucking with bitches.
Like you just don't have like it's crazy that you just don't have no female friend gang that you can do.
I can have female friends, but I think they want to fuck me.
Not all of them.
Maybe not all of them, but I think most of them.
And that's your thought ass mind, but
No, bro.
there's plenty of platonic friendships.
It's not even in my mind. I know it for a fact.
There's plenty of platonic friendships.
Every single friendship that I had with a female that I didn't really I don't really know, bro. I don't really see this shit as a friendship. Like I don't know. A friendship to me like that takes a lot for me to consider you as a friend. Like you, Jo, Tonyo.
There's not
Dylan, Dalen, Dre. Like I don't know. I probably have like 10 friends, and I mean honestly, most of us don't even kick it. We just stay in contact with each other.
So you don't think that there's no way guys can just be cool with a female?
I can be cool with a female, but I can't think of
y'all can't just go out to grab no food
and laugh and joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, I really can't. I think any bitch that I vibe with like that, I think any bitch that I vibe with like that, well, I don't know, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, cause there's a bunch of bitches that I vibe with like that I think would probably fuck me if the opportunity presented it themselves. But any bitch that I'm friends with that I would fuck, I end up usually fucking.
yeah, you're a bop.
No, dog, don't even like you talk about me getting on here and capping. You are the cap master.
Because I say you're a bop because you can't have female friends.
No, just because you be. Yeah, that's why. That's why, Keontae.
That's what we're talking about. My hand, right?
Like I said, there are some exceptions to this shit, but I think typically, if a female wants to be your friend, she wants to fuck you, or if a man wants to be a female's friend, he wants to fuck her. Called the friend zone.
That's just not always true.
I know it's not always true, because I mean I've had bitches that I don't think are cute, like at all, that I wouldn't touch with a pole, but I still would like, fuck with them, like, but it's not someone I would hit up to go. It's not someone I would hit up specifically to go out. Like if I wanted to hit up somebody specifically to go out, I'm gonna hit up my friends, which is like you, Tonio, Jo.
That's what I'm saying. Like I hit Darcy and we go out all the time.
Yeah, well, I don't know Darcy, but like I said, there are some exceptions, but I think typically that's usually how the case is. It's either the female's only friends with the guy because she's trying to fuck, or the male's only friends with the girl because he's trying to fuck.
It's usually more the male is. Usually the male is the guy who's trying to act like a friend to get some coochie.
Okay,
usually.
Yeah, for sure, definitely, because I mean, women are
Female,
like
fuck you. If she want to fuck you, she's gonna fuck you. She don't have to like.
That's cap.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cap.
What?
There's so many bitches that like you've never turned down a bitch.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
exactly. So if she wants to fuck you, but she's still not gonna fuck you.
Guys are not turning down females as much as females are turning down guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's probably majority how you're saying, but it still happens the other way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how you feel about abortion? Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it.
Yeah. They body, they choice.
Their body, they got into position. They got into that position because of their choice.
Listen, I'm about to get crucified, I guess.
Please, bro, I promise you. You think? Please try to torch me, please.
I didn't say you. I said.
Oh yeah, I don't care, dog. I've had this stance openly. I don't really care. Honestly, my stance is more moderate than it is extreme. Like I'm on the fence.
Oh.
Huh? Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
I think I feel like it should be situational. Like if a woman gets raped or something, like you know what I'm saying, then she should for sure. But like if she's out being a bop, no.
Oh God.
Or if the man decides he don't want to have a baby. Or if the man tells her, like, I don't want no kids, and then she tries to trap him with a baby or something, and any of that, like, you need to stand on your business. But I've never been one of those people, like, a female tell me, oh, I'm pregnant, I'm like, oh, go get an abortion. Because I feel like if I lay down and make a baby, then I'm going to stand on business about it.
Yeah, because you're accountable. Like, you got accountability.
Yeah, so, but, like, if we don't know every situation, bro. There's some situations where abortion is probably good.
I mean, but that's where the court. I mean, I really don't agree with like the government having the like final say over what you can do with like your body and shit like that. But at the same time, like we're not really giving any repercussions to women for having abortions. They're just able to use this shit like birth control, and in a result of that, there's more babies being aborted in New York than there are being born, which is fucking wild. That is insane to me that there's more babies being aborted than born. Like I agree with honestly everything that you say. Like yeah, like rape and incest, I think abortion should be allowed. I mean, I think it should only be allowed for a few months because like eventually like that baby's a whole ass baby. Like in New Mexico, you can get an abortion at 36. It's either 32 or 36 weeks. That baby's fucking like a few weeks away from being born and you can get an abortion. People fly in from all over the world just having an abortion in New Mexico. Like
that's
that,
correct.
like shit like that. That shit's sickening to me. But whenever you're talking about like just that pill that these bitches take, the abortion pill or whatever, I see that shit just as like a plan B, and I don't really see any problem with that because I think of that as just like a condom in the first place.
Right. No, yeah. I feel like if you lay down and make a baby, you should stand on business and raise it. But also feel like if you got took advantage of, like raped or something, or you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Then it's not fair.
And you getting pregnant, sit your ass down.
Who? You should cut out. What'd you say?
I said, but if you're a female that's just out here fucking and you get pregnant, sit your ass down.
Oh God, bro. Like that's my only hiccup on it.
On birth control, wear condoms. Like, there's preventatives. You can't just be out here raw dogging life and then let niggas lay all in it and then like, oh, I don't want to.
I don't think bitches really care anymore because they know they have that safety net. They know they can get an abortion they need to. And then not even on top of that, some of these bitches don't even need the abortion. They just want to fucking blackmail you for some money.
No, oh yeah, I know. I've had that trick.
Yeah.
For real. I'll make a bitch go to the ER. Oh, you're ER, they'll tell us. Tell them you're having chest pains.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I'm pretty moderate on the whole situation, but I do think that there needs to be some type of regulations on the shit. Not just anybody can just go get them however many times they want, as often as they want, for any fucking reason that they want. Although, I mean, I don't know, bro. I guess my shit, once the heart starts beating, that's whenever I start caring, because that's whenever that's the most that I know. Like, really, I'm not really even that educated to know like what's actually going on inside of a woman to even like actually give like an actual thought process to it. But I think once the heart starts beating, that's pretty clear that motherfucker's alive.
Yes.
If you done developed the whole heart, like that's crazy.
Yeah. I think it's like after 12 weeks, you can't do it in most states.
Yeah, I think at 12 weeks when the heart starts beating. But in some states, I don't know how many states, but I mean, there are some states, but that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, these bitches are so, like, they took advantage of their rights to where they got their rights taken away to have an abortion, to be able to choose whether or not if that baby deserves to come up in the light that the baby comes up in. But they took advantage of it so much to now where some females in some states can't even get an abortion, even if it's for rape or incest. Like, it's completely unacceptable and illegal in some states now, like this, as of right now, to have an abortion because people took advantage of that shit.
Thanks. And if you can't pay to travel, you're just stuck.
What do you think about abortion, having an abortion because you're not financially stable?
That don't make no sense. Get off your motherfucking.
Oh God, bro, that's my biggest thing. Is like that's the worst excuse, and that's the most used excuse, is that I don't want to have a baby because he's gonna grow up struggling. Like, dog, I grew up struggling, you grew up struggling, we're still here. Like, we would have chose to be here. And imagine if our parents just thought like, well, they're gonna grow up poor, they're not gonna grow up with a great fucking average lifestyle, like fucking. I mean, average is pretty rich to me, honestly. An average lifestyle sounds rich to me. But they're not gonna grow up with an average lifestyle, so we just need to abort them. We wouldn't be here right now.
Facts.
And that's how most of these motherfucking abortion cases are, is that these parents think, well, I don't want my kid to grow up struggling. Then you shouldn't have been fucking. And it's like, even if it, like, bro, there's so many systems in place for women, especially, to help them financially be able to take care of the baby. Like, you really don't even need to have a job, and you can still be able to take care of this baby. The baby might not have a great life, but the baby will have everything that it needs, as long as you aren't wasting the money that the government gives you.
The resources and shit.
Yeah, like you got WIC, you got food stamps, you got assistant living, you got bills that can be paid for if you don't got a job, you got, child support.
$1 a month in rent.
How much?
The busy bitches be paying $27 a month.
Bro, dog, it's crazy. That's crazy as fuck to me. Like, I didn't know that's how assisted living worked. Like, a couple $dozen is all you gotta pay for rent. That's how Ronnie, Xander's sister, you know Ronnie, she was letting someone stay. Well, Marvin was letting someone stay in their house, and they was doing assisted living. They was paying like $30 or $40 a month for like a fucking 5-bedroom, like 2 living room, 2-car garage house, and these motherfuckers couldn't even pay that. It's like, well, like what do you motherfuckers do with your money to where you can't even afford $50 a month on rent?
That's crazy.
When the $50 is given to you, it's like you don't even have to work for the $50.
I know some people who got assisted living houses, but they got out of them and they rent them to other people.
I bet, bro. Like, because I was asking Marvin about that, like what the incentive is to even rent out to assisted living. Because I don't see why you would do that if you're unless the government's paying the rest, like you get paid, or they take it off your mortgage or something, or you get like a lower interest rate or something. I just don't see the incentive on why people would let people live in their house for dirt cheap. When typically the motherfuckers that can't afford rent are probably gonna treat your house the worst.
Yeah, I think the government pays the rest.
That has to be how it would work, bro. Because I don't see any other reason why any homeowner would do that.
Yeah, government pays the rest.
He told me, but I can't remember what he said.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So how you feel about plastic surgery?
For who?
All right, we can start with dudes. I was talking about with females, but with dudes.
Better never.
Better never. What about like hair plugs?
What?
Yeah.
Nigga, for what?
Bro, I'm probably gonna get hair plugs. I'm not going bald, but my hairline fucked up. I don't like my hairline.
Nigga, stop getting it pushed back by the barber.
He don't push my shit back. Dog, you see my kids. My kids have the same hairline as me. They look like they're bald and they're 3. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just my hairline. But that's honestly, I don't really know if that's plastic surgery or not. That's the only type of surgery or procedure that I would get if I was to get one. Or I don't know, I might get veneers. But then again, I was thinking like that sounds like a terrible idea, because if the world ends, then all you're stuck with is fucking stubs. Like if one of your veneers breaks, you're screwed unless you find someone else with veneers. And even then, I don't think you can pop them on.
A lot of women get veneers.
Do you know how veneers work?
Not really.
They like I'm not 100% sure, so I might be wrong on this, but I think they file your teeth down to where they're just little fucking nubs, and then they put on just like porcelain, like just like inserts. Oh, let me see if I can find a picture.
I think you're right. I think I've seen something about it.
I seen Steve-O getting his done, and it looks so damn nasty.
Yeah, that's crazy as fuck. Plastic surgery. Now, for women, what, BBLs and shit?
No, hold on, let me show you this. You can't see that.
I know what you. I've seen them. Now that you say that, I've seen
this is what they look like for everybody watching. Keontae can't see it.
Is there any comments?
Dylan said father hour a while ago. What would you say about plastic surgery?
Like for women,
I think that shit nasty, man.
Natural, yeah.
I think fake tits look disgusting. I could probably do with a fake ass, but fake titties, bro. You'd have to have like,
fake.
Huh?
Some bitches that got their body done look good with it.
Some, yeah, but rarely, man. And honestly, I haven't had that much firsthand experience with plastic surgery, so I don't think I've ever fucked anybody with fake tits. But just from porn, like that shit's disgusting, man. I could never, like, that shit just look nasty to me. That like there's no motion in it. It's just stiff objects moving.
I mean, it's not as bad as you would think. You make it sound like something that's just terrible.
like I said, I haven't had any experience firsthand, but I'm assuming that if I will, or if I ever had any experience firsthand, it has to be with some terrible plastic surgery, because I'm not rich, and I don't think I've been with a bitch rich enough to have like some A1 plastic surgery. But even like porn stars and shit, even bitches that can afford their shit, their titties look terrible, man. I can't, like, bro, if your shit don't jiggle, if your shit don't got like, I don't know, if your shit just don't look like some, I don't know, some jello or something, like it don't got that little movement like that, then that's just nasty to me. Whenever it just looks like balls just bouncing up and down, that's just disgusting.
Fucking dead.
But
yeah, I'm not a fan of BBLs and shit.
You said what?
Fan of BBLs and shit.
You don't like BBLs?
Not really.
See, I can't ever notice a BBL.
I mean,
unless that shit just crazy. Like sometimes these bitches have like tiny little thighs and they ass is crazy, but
a bitch can get thick off good dick and happy weight.
yeah.
Man, I done put some motherfucking boy. Stop playing. Natural, good meals, good back shots, shit, good vacations and shit. You can build something from ground up.
You bitches don't know how to stick around long enough.
Maybe we don't keep them around long.
Maybe. Hey, bro, I'm just so quick to cut a bitch off.
So here's, boy, let's talk about this.
All right.
I feel like I'm too nonchalant. Like, I just don't care.
No, I really don't care either, bro. Even bitches that I care about, I really don't care about. If that makes sense. Like, does that make sense? Like, it's like a bitch that I really do care about, but like, bitch, I'm not about to care about anything that you do to me.
Nah, people be like, I just need to see you, even if it's for like 10 minutes in my day. I just need to see you or something. And I'm one of them niggas, like, I can have 3 hours. And instead of just be like, hey, let's go get some food or something. Like, if I like you or something, and I know you like me, and instead of just being like, hey, let's go get some food, I will smoke this weed and go to sleep for that 3 hours. Like, I'll be so content. I think I'm too content, bro. Like, I've been content and happy by myself for so long that, like, I can't break that for just anything. And, like,
I feel that, bro. Yeah, no, I mean, that's how, I mean, I'm probably gonna be in the same boat as you, bro. Like, I mean, you been in this little single state of, like, mind state. I'm just now getting back into it. And I already feel like I felt before me and my baby mama even met. But it's just like now my standards are even higher than what the fuck they was before. So I'm honestly just think all the time, like, I'm probably gonna die alone. Like, thank God I got babies and shit, but other than that, I'm probably gonna die alone.
What's fucked up is there's somebody out there for us. And there's people who,
I know, yeah. And hey, that's what I'm hoping this YouTube channel does, bro. Like, if we get big enough, that just opens our horizon.
And that just literally is like, but even then, like, there's motherfuckers right now who will move a mountain about you. But, like,
yeah,
do
but
you really?
she ain't, yeah. It's just,
I'm not just saying just her. Like, I'm saying for both of us.
I'm not talking about someone specific. Like, yeah, there's a few bitches that I think are bad that I know would do the most for me, but they ain't my type.
See, and like that. I don't. Yeah, I just don't care.
No, say it longer than your face.
No, I'm saying, like, I got some shit that, like, yeah, but I just don't care enough.
Yeah, man.
I
feel that, dog.
Bro, like, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't. Listen. This obviously, I'm not a good boyfriend. I failed twice, and I was a bitch.
Hey, that might be the realest thing I ever heard you say.
What's gonna make you like, girl? I failed already. I'm not gonna. Like,
for real though. Yeah, man. I feel bad because because bitches be talking about like they fuck with me. Bitches be talking like they I don't know. I know I'll be making some bitches fall in love with me like easy. And then I feel bad because I gotta tell them like I'm not what you expect. Like what? Like you got a sweet version of me because I don't care about you. Once I start caring about you, you're gonna get the toxic version of me. I'm gonna start raising hell about just little shit. That's my problem.
See, my problem is like, regardless, I just don't care. I'm too nonchalant. Like, if you ask me about something and I tell you after we talk about it once, I'm not talking about it again. Or like, if you having a bad day and you leave me on red because you're upset and you want me to be like, I feel something's off. What's up? I'm not.
See,
you left me on. Deal with it. Stay on business. Like,
bro, that's how I was, except with my baby mama. And with my baby mama, the only reason why I changed up was just because I wanted to make shit work with my kids and like to actually have a family and shit to where they didn't have to grow up in a separate household. But that shit didn't work. So I'm back in my old mindset to where I really just don't care no more. Like about shit, bro. Like whenever I texted you last week, never mind. Actually, no, I'm gonna say. Like whenever I texted you last week, I said I'm gonna lose so many bitches because of this podcast.
Yeah,
I was dead ass, but that's just because I was dealing with repercussions for the shit, and I just genuinely do not give enough fucks to even argue about it.
bro. One thing about this podcast. Let me say this too. I do need to say this. One thing about this podcast is this is social media, girl. Like, you gonna hear some shit you don't want to.
Oh God, and these bitches be posting some shit too that well, I don't like. You say you don't care.
Listen, they swear. Because I deal with a lot of bullshit. Like, motherfuckers will swipe up. They really be on your ass.
Me?
But,
yeah. Bro, I don't care. I know, bro. I don't care. You be coddling to these bitches. I don't know why. Yes. You be talking mad. Wait, we were just on the phone the other day. You was talking mad. You was talking crazy. You was talking insane. Let's get back on that time. Let's run that mouth, dog. Let's talk about how P you are. Yeah. You was talking mad shit when the cameras weren't rolling. Let's go. I talk this way off camera and on camera.
No,
oh God, I do. I'm not saying names off camera, but on camera, I'm still saying the same thing.
Me too.
Yeah.
What am I not saying? Like, I'm answering and I'm talking in context. When we're not on camera, we're having a whole different type of conversation.
I know. It's a whole different type of conversation.
But I mean, we can have that conversation. I'm just sure that
let's
here. Ask a question. What's up?
How P are you? What's the most P thing you ever done recently?
I did some crazy shit.
Tell me some shit to a bitch that you fuck with.
That's the thing, gang.
Yeah.
Like, so nonchalant that, like,
you fuck with her, bro. Shut up. You fuck with her. You.
No, I'm really trying to think. Like,
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop player hating. I'm just.
No. I really listen. So I be outside, like, nigga. I be outside in the mix.
I didn't know that. I haven't heard it 1,000 times.
No, that's what I'm saying is, like, I be outside and they all be outside, gang. And I be doing me still with all of them in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not.
Future sounding ass.
Nigga. I like Future because I am Chris Brown about my feelings, bitch. OJ Simpson about my feelings.
Hey,
bitch.
Bro, someone just told me something about Chris Brown. He just lost somehow the deal that he was supposed to do. I think he might have been supposed to perform in the Super Bowl. It was something big that he wasn't allowed to do because they're still tripping on him beating Rihanna.
When it was Chris Brown performing or being at All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Which is wild, bro, because you know damn well Rihanna had to been antagonizing him or instigating something.
They said she hit him first, and that she forgave him because she did instigate it. She was putting her hands on him first.
I mean, no shit, man. Like, rarely does it. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's hardly. I mean, obviously there's probably a lot, but I think the major percentage of domestic cases are because the woman's instigating or antagonizing or just won't let the fuck off. Now, that's one thing that I will make sure that I teach my daughter, like, very clearly is like, yeah, men should not hit you, but that don't mean you test the fucking man.
I'm really trying to think back to your little question, bitch, because you got me fucked up. I'm trying to think. But the pen me, don't fuck with nobody like that, nigga. You know I just do me, gang. So like,
nigga, it's your little saving grace.
Not even no saving grace. Like I don't, nigga, bitch, what?
Little tag from the streets for the streets.
No, I'm trying to think, boy.
Go ahead. You got time. I'll give you a couple seconds to go ahead and think. Actually, while you're thinking, go ahead and change that fire alarm.
I do need that. Damn. I'm lazy, bro. My ladder's outside by my fucking house, and I need to.
No, bro, I don't blame you. Like I told you about my shit with the apartment, but just recently, my maintenance guy came in talking about they came in to do a house inspection. And
probably my couch.
Huh?
I could probably slide my couch over and do it, huh?
You probably just take the batteries out, unless it's not gonna go off regardless.
I think it might.
It might. I don't know. It should. And if it doesn't, then that's such a waste of battery to do that fucking beeping every 30 seconds.
No facts. That's crazy.
But
man.
Then yeah. So they were doing a home inspection on my house, and the maintenance guy came and he did the home inspection, told me all the things that I need to fix, and he told me that I need to do the fire alarms before he leaves. And he said that if I don't do them before he leaves and that he has to do them, that it's gonna cost me. And I said, how much is it gonna cost me? He said, you don't want to know. So I want to go get that. That's the only reason why I got my shit changed, because that motherfucker made me change this shit. But prior to that, I just had them motherfuckers off with the battery out. I mean, bro, they didn't take some stupid ass 9 volts to be a lot easier to change.
Facts. They take them one little things, huh?
Or one little things. You coming up to do interviews this weekend?
Huh?
You coming up to do interviews this weekend?
To shoot shots on camera, nigga.
Hey, that shit easy, bro. That's what I try to tell a woman in my past, is that, like, bro, bitches think just because a dude has a camera that he's legitimate. like, dog, it blows my mind. These bitches think, like, just because this dude took a picture of a bitch in lingerie and posted it on his Instagram that he's a professional photographer. Like, no, that's a weirdo with a camera. That's all that fool is. Like, that shit blows my mind how ignorant bitches are. They see a dude with a camera and they think that he's just like some Don Juan.
You can't be giving the sauce away, nigga. You a nigga with a camera.
Bro, I don't need a camera to get my sauce off.
That's great.
Nah, but that like my first week interviewing, dog. This fool I didn't even know came up and pretended to be my cameraman while I was interviewing someone, and he picked up a bitch off my camera while I was in the middle of the interview, just because he was standing behind my shit. So you said what?
When you start liking somebody, are you gonna stop podcasting?
No. Now this is my life now, bro. The only reason why I did, bro, I don't think you understand how much of a fucking noose this bitch had on me. My baby mama had on me. My baby mama had on me just because I wanted to make our shit work. Like, dog, she had me caged up like a dog, bro. Like, then that's one thing I don't think she realized is, like, once we broke up, bro, she let out a fucking hound, dog.
This nigga's a Edie Bob.
No, bro, I'm really not. I really stopped fucking with bitches.
Man, me too. I'm in my wholesome era.
Yeah, I'm in my boss up era right now. Like, Really, bro. Yeah. Bitches are probably the worst drug. Like, dog, they prevent you from doing everything.
Yeah. Niggas be mad at me in the group chat, but I'll really be like, get out that girl's butt and come live a little, nigga.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. But nah, I agree, bro. Like that bitches, like that's one thing I was thinking about today is that I swear if there's any lesson you need to learn in life is discipline. Like in discipline with anything, whether it's with an addiction that you have, a discipline with a hobby that you have, a discipline with a passion that you have, discipline with an addiction that you have, like discipline with bitches. Like you need to be able to discipline yourself. If you can't discipline yourself, then you are gonna be you're off the rails. You ain't gonna have a life to be able to control.
Do you feel like relationships that don't allow people to hang out with their friends are healthy? It's a double-edged sword.
No, I don't think it's healthy. But I think it's something that should be discussed prior. And also depends on the friends and the friendship and like what happened. Because there are some people that are in friendships that are just being taken advantage of.
I'm not. Listen. Are you fucking with a female who's gonna tell you can't pull up on game?
Dog, that's the thing is like you always thought that she never let me hang out with y'all.
I
know, but just to clarify, because I feel attacked right now.
No, I'm saying, would you like right now? Like, would you if you start fucking with somebody and she was like, "Oh, you can't fuck with Sauce no more," would you still fuck with her?
I mean, I did it even with my baby mama. I told her like she can't tell me what the fuck I can and can't do. But the thing that got me was because I got so tired of hearing her bitch that I listened, dog. Like that's,
That's where my nonchalantness comes in.
I mean, bro, that's really the only thing that could ever get me to fold is like just hearing someone fucking constantly nagging me about the same thing over and over and over again. That shit drives me fucking insane. Like usually I would leave. Like usually I just wouldn't put up with this shit, but she was my baby mama, so I had to, or I felt like I had to. And
that shit's not. Because now my dogs are out. Now I gotta look at the group chat and my niggas are lit. And I gotta act like I don't want to be there for real. Bitch, I really want to beat your head off this wall.
Are you talking about like if you're in a relationship?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, y'all really didn't go out that much, even when me and her was in a relationship. There was not really. I think y'all started going out more now than.
I wasn't around.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying Colorado, and then I was like for a long time. Then I was in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Now that I'm here.
I mean, that's really the biggest problem. That's the only reason why we don't hang out is you live in St. Joe, J.O. live in Atchison, Tonio live in North Kansas City, and I live in South Kansas City. Like, literally. I mean, Tonio's the perfect meeting ground, but other than that, it's like an hour away for each of us or 30 minutes.
Nigga, I'll be finding a way to pull up on my niggas.
Once I get my truck legal, bro, I'll be mobile. I'll be mobile constantly, but my truck's illegal as hell right now.
Hey, Sauce don't be sliding.
Who said that?
I'm saying there's not one of the homies that can say Sauce don't be pulling up, nigga.
Same, bro. If I say I'm pulling up, I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
Oh God, I might pass out drunk, but I'm gonna be there.
Talk about how you're drunk. So you don't gotta be there for real.
No, I just get drunk so I can like not feel anxious. But once I get drunk, that's my problem. Is like I don't know when it's too drunk, and once I feel like either the energy's dying down or I'm not getting as talkative anymore. That's when I want to take another shot, and then I just keep repeating and I lose track of how many shots I've taken, and then before I know it, I'm blacked out, drunk, passed out, fucking walking through Kansas City alone with nobody.
Trump's gonna win.
Man, I don't know. They're trying to indict him and shit. There ain't no way Biden can win, man. There's literally no way. Like if they put Biden up for like, I don't know. There's just zero chance that Biden can fucking win. And if Biden wins, that means there's zero chance at all that our vote matters.
Who else is gonna run?
I mean, so I heard for the Democrat side that it's, well, RFK Jr. was there, but he went to be a moderate. And then there's, what's that motherfucker's name? Gavin Newsom, which is the mayor of California, or is that what they're called? The mayor of California? The governor of California? I think it's the governor. The governor of California. And I mean, California's shitty as fuck. Like, California's probably the worst state that you can live in right now, other than New York. New York's fucking terrible. And so, I mean, really, the only option, which I said before, and I think our last podcast, is Michelle Obama.
What's terrible about him?
Gavin Newsom.
What's terrible about New York and Cali?
They're homeless, the drug use, the crime.
That's just because they're so big of places, though.
No, but it's went up. Like, I mean, this population's still the same. The crime rate went up. And they made it legal to where anything, if you steal anything under $1,000, it's a misdemeanor. You can steal $1,000 worth of shit and get away with a misdemeanor if you get caught, and they aren't even fucking tracking people down. And the same with, like, in New York, they're literally giving away thousands of dollars a month to immigrants that are there illegally. They're putting them up in hotels and they're pretending like they're not actual. Like, I just saw the video of this undercover interviewer that walked inside of this hotel and asked to rent out a room, or the what do you call it? To buy a room from a hotel, you would rent it.
Yeah.
To rent out a room for a night or whatever, and they said that they're not renting out rooms and shit. And then they want to answer no questions about it. They want to say who's all staying there. Everybody, all the guests that were there were speaking Spanish, and it's like undercover. It's like the government's secretly housing these illegal immigrants and using taxpayers' dollars to do this shit. And really the only incentive that you could have is trying to get people into the country that are going to vote for you for letting them in, which I think makes, huh?
Both those. That don't make sense.
They're working towards it. They're working towards it right now to where they can vote in states. If you're an illegal immigrant and you live in a state, then you can vote for the state. And then once that shit passes, if it does pass, then that's when they're going to start working for it federally. Because their argument right now is if you live in a state, even if you're there for a sanctuary, like you're there for protection, your voice still matters, so you should be able to vote on what happens in your state. Plus, I mean, like, I don't know how common this is, but I've seen hella like articles about illegal immigrants that have beaten up cops or done like scams or robbed stores and done just like crime sprees.
They lie a lot because they tried to say that an illegal immigrant was the parade shooter in Kansas City too.
I mean, that maybe someone said that, but I don't know. I didn't see anything about that. I seen the first thing I seen about the parade shooters was that it was
the man in the red jumpsuit. They shared his picture for 2 days straight. Everybody shared his picture, talked about him online. He's literally famous now because they literally said this man.
What do you use, bro? Because I didn't see no dude in a red jumpsuit. I saw it was 2 black kids, right? Like two 17-year-old black kids.
He was all over Facebook. He was all over Twitter, Instagram. He was everywhere, bro. They literally had a bald head man in a jumpsuit that they said was a legal immigrant, and he was the shooter, and it wasn't him the whole time.
I mean, I'm not lying that probably some of the Republican like news sources are probably amplifying it, but that still don't mean that this shit's not happening. Like 300,000 illegal immigrants are flooding the country every single month. 300,000, that's the size of Kansas City.
300,000 are not coming in a month. Like these numbers
it is. I promise you, bro, 10,000 a day is coming in. Like it's reported. It is documented. 300,000 a month.
Where are they living at?
They're getting shipped all over. What they was just in Nevada and Texas and places along the border, but they don't have the infrastructure to keep up with this shit no more. So now Texas and Nevada and states along the border are using their tax dollars to ship these people across the states to other places like New York, which claims that they're a sanctuary city. New York says, like, if you guys need sanctuary, if you need help, please come to us. And now New York is about to crumble because they can't handle the fucking population. 300,000 a month, man. Like that, it's like, it is insane how many people are coming across the border right now. Which, I mean, I get it. Like yeah, people should, if you want to come across, yeah, sounds nice. But bro, it's fucking up our future. It's fucking up our kids' future. It's fucking up our country. Like, we can't just get up and leave. No other country is gonna let us walk across the border like they can here. Not to mention, I mean, most of the shit that's happening with the immigrants and stuff is the cartel taking advantage of the people coming across the border. And then also the cartel taking advantage of people crossing the border because they can get it across in other areas to where the border patrol isn't there. Because the border patrol is ordered by the government not to do anything. They're ordered not to do anything, which is why there's this huge lawsuit going on right now between the federal government and Texas, because Texas said, no, we're not just going to let them keep coming in anymore. Like, y'all, like, it's like a breach of our Constitution.
Listen, if you think they're the reason drugs are here, you're crazy.
The cartels, I mean, that's 100% why. You know that. We know that. We've like, what?
Okay, but I'm saying, like,
the cartel is like the biggest source of our drugs. At least the hard drugs. Maybe not weed. Maybe not weed since it's legal now. But hard drugs like coke and heroin and fentanyl for sure. China is sourcing the cartels with products to make fentanyl, to traffic across the border freely, because they don't even have to worry about the border anymore. They can just have some random motherfucker that they put drugs on that had their fucking family being held hostage go across the border and give the shit away without even having to waste money. Like, they don't have to fucking start hollowing out fucking pallets or watermelons or coming up with some creative way to smuggle drugs across the border. They can just walk it across while they're getting shit cheap from China.
Tell them I need to tap in.
Tap in where? Nah, bro. I mean, like drugs and shit. I really don't care about drugs and selling it, but fentanyl, bro. Fentanyl, that's not a drug, bro. That's a poison.
Facts.
Like, fentanyl is just a whole different game, man. Like that. Fentanyl is fentanyl is our generation's crack. Like the crack in the 80s, like how the fucking government literally smuggled in crack into the hoods, into the ghettos to fucking ruin a whole, like, census of people. That's exactly what they're doing right now. And I think the Democrats only want illegals to come in because all of their voters are dying from either obesity, suicide, fucking
bro,
drugs.
Republicans are fat and out of shape. I'm more athletic.
Republicans really are not, bro. I promise you, you're a Republican.
I promise you, I'm not.
Do you believe in guns?
No.
You don't think we should have gun rights?
I don't really care.
You don't really. That's cap, bro. See what I'm talking about? Like, you're so biased against the shit. You don't want to even think about it openly.
I don't really care if they have a law against it or not.
You don't care if we can own guns?
I'm saying, bro, that I used to not be able to have a gun and have one, and I didn't give a fuck.
I can't own a gun either. It's fucked up, but I still want people to at least have the right to, if they have the option. I think it's fucked up how I can't own a gun because I'm a felon. I think it's fucked up how you can't own a gun because you're a felon. Unless you have done something violent with a weapon, I don't think you should lose your right to a weapon. But I still think we should have the right to own a fucking gun, especially with how crazy motherfuckers are.
Even then, that don't make me a Republican.
Do you believe in religion?
Yeah.
That's another Republican trait. Did you know like every single civil rights amendment that was passed, every single civil rights legislation that was passed by Republicans? Every single civil rights legislation that was passed in favor of blacks was passed by a Republican. Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. Eisenhower was a Republican. Nixon was a Republican. That's when they switched the shit. They try to say Nixon was a racist, and that's whenever they try to say that he was just trying to pander to the black audience. Whenever blacks have unanimously voted Republican since Abraham Lincoln, since they was allowed to vote. I promise you, Republicans are not racist, man. It's a fucking brain tactic used on by the media. Whenever I was first learning about Republicans, how I remembered it, because I learned it through Jimmy Kimmel and the media, is that Republicans are retarded. That's how I remembered it. Republicans are retarded. That's how I remember this shit. But I really don't think that they are, bro. Like every single Republican that I've seen talk about this shit either sounds moderate and in the middle, or they sound like they are genuinely caring about everybody's well-being. And not just lying like Gavin Newsom does, talking about he's going to give black people reparations when that's not possible. That's what the liberals do. Liberals lie to black people to make them think that they're going to get something that they don't, and then they never get it. Like Gavin Newsom's been talking about reparations for fucking, I don't know how many times he's been elected. I think twice, but both times he was elected, he was talking about reparations. You can't give black people reparations. Like this, it's just impossible. It would fuck up the whole economy.
Maybe not.
If you gave every black person $100,000, a gallon of milk would be fucking $30.
Why would it be 30?
Because inflation. Just like how minimum wage went up, and so did everything else. I do think reparations should be handed out to black people in some type of community effort, as in money being donated to a school, or money being donated to a orphanage, or something that goes to the structure of black communities. I think that's what reparations should go towards. But giving a single motherfucker $100,000, acting like they're gonna know what to do with it, is ignorant. It's fucking ignorant. If you gave most people $100,000, they would get scammed out of it in a day.
Be cool with them giving me $100K.
No, it would be cool. Well, it would be cool, but at the same time, it would fuck over everybody else.
Kids would get 50.
The kids would?
Yeah.
See, I mean, they kind of do this. They kind of do like reparations and shit with the Native Americans, but I don't know how that shit works.
And them niggas get a check every 3 months.
Yeah.
Them niggas get a check, and then they got reservations and shit.
I think the check comes from the reservations though. Like I think the government allows them to make money as much as they want off the reservation, which is why casinos are such a big thing, because they don't get taxed by the government. And then the money that they make from the casino, they split off through their tribe. I think that's how it works. I could be wrong though.
I'll ask this shorty, but I'm pretty sure the government, the money comes.
Because Dre and Logan Wasik, those are two people that I knew that ended up getting those things in high school. Like once they turn like 16 or something like that, they end up getting a check.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing though, bro. Like, I mean, that free money, like, is lovely, but it doesn't fix anything. It doesn't fix any problems that's in the system, like systemically. Like $100,000 is not going to change the what would you, like where you grow up at.
If they gave us all $100K though, white people would start letting us get businesses and shit. Because the economy's so fucked up, they would have no choice but to start.
It's not white people that would let you get businesses. It's anybody that is able to let you get businesses, and anybody that's able to let you get businesses is going to take advantage of you because you don't know how to manage money. You got given $100,000. You're probably going to be in debt with this shit. Nobody, like, you can't just get, that's why lottery winners go broke. Not many people know how to manage money. That's why they're broke. Like, giving someone money is not fixing anything. Giving someone something, like something of actual value, that's different. Like, I think it's, damn, I don't know what the stat is, but it's some crazy ass percentage of teenage black men in California can't read. It's like over 50% of can't read at their reading level. They read at like a fucking elementary school reading level. That's a problem, and that's a problem that's not being addressed by anything. And I think it's and you're a big advocate of saying that the system's always taking shit from black people and this and this. I swear to God, dude, I think all this fucking shit that's being promoted in the black culture, whether it's gang violence or crime or this and that, is to destroy the black community more. That's why you don't see fucking black scientists, black doctors, black fucking philosophers. You don't see like any genius black people other than maybe Neil deGrasse Tyson that would be an influence or a motivation to the black community. All you see is motherfuckers like Cardi B talking about robbing men and having a wet ass pussy. I think that's the major problem.
Because that's all they allow us to be. They don't give positions of power to these same people. We don't get the same opportunities.
See, what I think is happening is I think that the government knows that black people are very influential. Y'all are very creative. Y'all are very like influential. Like it's you're very I don't really know how to explain it. Like creative. I guess the creative is the best way. Like whether it comes with fashion, words, style, like all that shit. And so I think that they're pushing this shit into the black community because they know that y'all are innovative in that extent to where if you guys start doing it, then everybody else will start doing it. And that's why they're pushing all this gang shit. Cause bro, you know, there's so many motherfuckers that are like suburban and shit that are talking like that are rapping along to King Von, doing some stupid shit that they shouldn't be fucking, that they have no part in. They don't even,
like, have you seen on TikTok gutter bunnies, the white girls that are rapping all the hood songs and shit?
Exactly. Like I swear to God, like this shit is being pushed on purpose to destroy just society. I really don't see another purpose in it on why they would want this shit to happen. Did you see my stat that I posted on Snapchat today talking about 77% of military aged men aren't eligible to be in the military? And yet we're on the brink of a fucking World War III with two of the biggest like superpowers of the world, China and Russia.
Yeah, it's crazy.
33% of us can fight. So it's either we're going to be sending obese people that can't fight or women to fight.
That's crazy. They finna start letting inmates go to the army.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that's not like the case. I've always thought that. Like, why wouldn't you just like have them go serve a lesser time in the army? I mean, I guess because they're criminals and they could do something illegal. But as long as they're not like a violent criminal, as long as they're not like a murderer or like a serial killer or someone psychotic, I think that should be an option that you could take. Like get like a third of the time, half of the time, as long as you go serve in the military and plus you learn guidance there, man. Like that's the problem with most criminals, like even including us. I don't know. Let me not speak for you. Is that at least me? I didn't have no guidance. Like I didn't have no one telling me. Like the only guidance I had was whenever I got in trouble and someone actually paid attention to me. That was the only guidance that I had, and that's the main reason why most people. That's the reason why most criminals are criminals. Like a majority of criminals come from single family households where kids are either lacking an authority figure or they have no authority figure. So if you give criminals the opportunity to go to the military to where they have damn near a dad, a drill sergeant, telling them how to behave, how to act, how to be responsible, I feel like that would be way more beneficial to reforming somebody than prison is.
Facts. That's facts.
Because prison doesn't do shit but make you want to go back. Like being institutionalized, that shit's so real.
But yeah, y'all. That's number 10. Many more to come for y'all.
Well, you about to go to bed?
No, that's just our hour. We finna end it.
No, I know. You should stay up and help me edit some shit.
All right, in the live.
Yeah, no, I will. All right, y'all. That's the end of that. Episode 10, longer than your face. Deuces.